Hey everybody, it's Ben Allen. I'd like to take a moment to talk to you today about the important work being done at Iglesia Presbiteriana Emanuel in Durham. Over 10 years ago, driven by the economic recession, the church recognized an increase in food insecurity within the community, and in response, the church established a free food pantry to assist those in need. So every Wednesday, the church welcomed those in need to a free meal as well as the ability to pick up groceries. However, now, like so many things, COVID-19 has forced the church to adjust. No longer are they able to gather as a group and provide a meal and then a food distribution. Additionally, demand has substantially increased, from 60 families before COVID-19 to over 300 today. In response, Wednesday's food distribution now occurs in the afternoon from the church's parking lot. Cars line up to receive the food, and volunteers work swiftly to place the food in trunks before ushering the cars on their way with a smile and a wave. Now, as you can imagine, the logistics of such an operation are far more complex, and the need for resources is substantially greater. Westminster Church volunteers have been assisting with the food pantry at the church since April, and our church's continued support is needed to help so we can serve as many families as possible during these difficult times. There are a number of ways that you can help. First is an at-home activity where you can volunteer to buy and bag beans and rice to donate to the food pantry. Now, many of you have already participated in this program and your support is greatly appreciated. However, now that summer is drawing to a close, school is back in session, the pantry has noticed that there has been a decrease in donations. So our continued support is greatly needed. How can you help? You can start by purchasing 50 or 100 pounds of beans or rice. Now, if you're like me, your first question is, where on earth am I going to find 50 or 100 pounds of beans or rice? Don't worry, it's a fairly easy answer. There are a number of places, including El Camino, a Mexican food distributor located in Durham, and there are other popular options like Costco and Sam's Club. Or if you'd prefer not to leave the house, you can use Instacart and buy from places like Restaurant Depot. Keep in mind that 50 or 100 pounds of rice and beans, it's pretty heavy. It's roughly 50 or 100 pounds. So make sure you have plenty of help to get the bags into your house. You may have to involve the whole family. Next, you'll need to divide the beans and rice into freezer-strength, quart-size Ziploc bags. You'll need approximately 54 Ziploc bags per 100 pounds of beans and rice, and that's roughly 4 cups per bag. And finally, add your name and the quantity of beans and rice to the Sign Up Genius and drop off the bags at Iglesia Presbiteriana Emanuel on Mondays between 3 and 5 p.m. If you're interested in bagging beans, but you're not sure you can make the drop-off on Monday, don't worry, contact Sherry. There are Westminster church members willing to pick up and drop off the bags. The next area where volunteers are needed is the Wednesday afternoon food distribution. Now, Westminster has pledged support for a number of jobs, and each week, volunteers are needed to fill those positions. During the summer, Westminster youth, as well as kids that were home from college, provided extra boost in service. And now that school is back in session, volunteers are needed now more than ever. Here's what many of those volunteers had to say about their experience.
It's a lot of hard work, but then I start thinking about, the 300, maybe 350 families that we're helping, and, it makes the hard work worth it.
And it's been really eye-opening to sort of see what Durham is like from the perspective of someone actually here and helping out.
I think it's really critical service, and I don't know, it's also good to be around folks I know from church and say hey and build community, and obviously do a really important task at a really strange and difficult time, and it's fun.
I just think it's super important to do something that's benefiting other people, because I'm pretty fortunate. I have both parents that are working. I'm not facing food insecurity, but a lot of people are, and so I don't know, something I can do.
It's fun being out here, giving food to people who need it more, and I'm really glad I came out.
I just really wanted to help out. They were short on people for a long time, so I just kept coming back, and more people kept coming, and it just felt good to help out.
What's really been great about this is there's a community that has formed here. So not only are we able to serve, but we're able to have fun and get out and commune during this time.
Great opportunity for help the community. Thank you, and we love you, everyone.
There are a number of in-person volunteer options available, including directing street traffic, the number of families in need. It doesn't truly hit home until you see the line of cars wrapping around the church and through the neighborhoods. Helping direct traffic and manage that line is key to the distribution safety and efficiency. Volunteers are also needed to help control the parking lot entrance and check for trunk readiness to ensure the cars are ready to receive their groceries at the distribution point. Volunteers are also needed to help bag groceries as well as loading the groceries into the trunks of cars. The beans and rice provided by Westminster Church, they're just a small portion of the food that's part of the distribution. Many local organizations donate fruits, vegetables, and other produce to the food pantry, and a wide assortment of groceries, including those fruits and vegetables, as well as boxed items, milk, and eggs, are often included in each week's distribution. Finally, volunteers are also needed to direct cars as they exit, ensure that they're turning right, and provide them with a smile and a wave. I hope this video encourages you to consider volunteer with Iglesia Emanuel Food Pantry. Before volunteering, I didn't really truly have an understanding of the magnitude of the need and the complexity of running such a food pantry. Westminster plays a vital role, but so do other churches in the area. There are volunteers throughout the week working at the food pantry. Churches such as First Presbyterian, Trinity Ave, Blacknall, Durham Church, they're all providing significant support to bag food, to unload deliveries, to sort the deliveries, to prepare the boxes. And this happens each and every week. So I encourage you to sign up, become an important part of the team, serving a portion of our community in great need. Thanks.